Hello, 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 my friends. This is Deborah Deras, mindset expert, author, and keynote speaker, and here for you on a Thrive Thursday. If you're here with me live, if you're here on the replay, welcome whenever you're watching. This is Deb TV, here to help you realign your mindset for success. And today I'm going to be talking about 3 mindset hacks. 3 so that you can have simple strategies to be able to increase your productivity, reduce your stress, stop burnout, like I talk about in my book, so that you can really be the best at what you do, love what you do, and just let go of the rest. Okay. Because I like to talk about let go lists. In fact, that was a post I did earlier this week. What is on your let go list? But that's not one of the mindset hacks. So let's get started with the mindset hacks. If you're watching this on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, feel free to ask me a question in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, shout you out. The more you comment, the more I can provide customized content for you. So if there's any challenge that you have that you want me to cover as a future topic, make sure you write it in the comments, and guess what? I'll create a video just for you, my friend, because that's what this is for. So let's get started with the number 1 mindset hack that's going to help you to realign your mind for success. Number 1, many coaches talk about, oh, you just need to have positive attitude. You just need to say positive affirmations. But guess what happens sometimes? You get into a funk. And I'm not talking about funk. I'm talking about funk. You know what I mean? Where you are just feeling like stuck. You're feeling stagnant. You're feeling like, why am I doing this? What's going on? What is this even for? And it really causes a lot of lack of focus, lack of attention, lack of engagement, lack of enthusiasm. So what can you do about it? Well, once you notice that you're in a funk, here is a tip to get you out of it. Okay. So, and this is so important for everything in your life. It's to shift out of judging your mindset, judging the negative voice that is your ego, not your amigo, in your mind, and focusing on what is it that you're thinking about, right? So what we want to do, and I learned this from the king of self-help psychology, the father of manifestation. You all know him, Mr. Wayne Dyer. God bless his soul. He always talked about being a compassionate observer, right? Eckhart Tolle, Power of Now, also talks about being a compassionate observer, where you are aware that you're in a funk, but you're not letting the funk take you down a negative spiral. You're just like, oh, that's interesting. I'm feeling extra irritable today. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. Maybe I have stress. And it could be both negative stress or eustress, which is positive stress. Positive stress is like you're planning a wedding or a graduation or a vacation. That could even be stressful if you have a lot of details and logistics to coordinate, right? So just being aware of something is the prerequisite for change. So oftentimes, I'll just give you myself as an example. If I am low on sleep, which I've been for 3 months because of a neighbor situation, we're getting over that though. So anyway, when we're low on sleep, guess what? We can have more negative thoughts. We can have more worry. We can have more anxiety because of that. So when we're neutral and we're aware that we're kind of in a funk, guess what? Just that awareness can move the needle from total worry, total anxiety to just being okay. We don't have to go from being in a funk to being absolutely fantastic. We can just go to a neutral set point, which is, okay, how you doing? I'm okay, right? Because when you're okay, you're still in a place where you can focus, where you can be engaged, have your attention. It's when you're in the lower energy vibrations that can take you out of the game, okay? All right. Uh-oh. It said LinkedIn is not working. Oh, no. I want LinkedIn to work. Anyway. Okay. So number 2, we won't worry about LinkedIn. LinkedIn will come back hopefully soon. Okay. Number 2, and this is a powerful hack that's going to set you up for success. What we want to do is not focus on outcomes or focus on the goal itself. Say you have a big project you're working on at work and you're thinking about the end goal. And the more you think about the end goal, the more overwhelmed you become, the more stressed you become, the more on edge you become, right? So what can we focus on instead of the outcome? Because doesn't Stephen Covey say, think with the end in mind? Not if it's going to stress you out, my friend. Not if it's going to stress you out, okay? So what we want to do instead is focus on our values, right? So for example, and I learned this from one of my fitness coaches, she said, Deborah, instead of focusing on the end goal of the weight loss, let's say, what I want you to do is focus on daily and consistent habits of a healthy lifestyle, like drinking more water. This is throat coat because I'm a speaker. I need to coat my throat. It's pretty good. Or eating more fruits and vegetables. It's a pear. One day I'll finish it. It might take me 8 hours, but I'll get there. Baby steps. Okay. So instead of focusing on the end result, when I get to 118 pounds, I'll be fantastic. No. What we want to focus on, or in your goal, maybe you're thinking of when I have this amount of money in sales, that's when I'll be good. No. What we want to focus on is the daily habits, the strategies that will get us to that goal and being consistent on them no matter what. So say you wanted to improve your sales, maybe your daily practice of following up. They always say the fortune is in the follow-up. So you have a scheduled power hour or power 2 hours or whatever when you're the most efficient. I usually do afternoon when you're the most energetic and you're going to stand up on the phone and make those calls, or you're going to do those follow-up emails, or you're going to do those outreach, and you're going to have that as a consistent daily thing no matter what, right? So we're focusing on daily consistent actions rather than on the end result, because when we focus on the end result, oftentimes it sets people who are overly worried or overly anxious or just overly overloaded with information. I mean, we have so much coming at us. Not only do we have emails, we have text messages, preaching the choir. We have LinkedIn messages. If LinkedIn would work right now, I'd be happy. We've got Facebook messages. We've got WhatsApp messages. People are like, did you get my message? I'm like, where did you put it? Right? There's a lot of stuff coming at us. So we need to empty our minds and clear it by focusing on daily and specific actions, which leads me to the third mindset hack. Ooh, I'm moving ahead very expeditiously because I'm trying to shorten these talks. I've been getting it down from 45 minutes to 15 minutes. The goal would be 5 minutes, but got the gift of gab, Okay. So number 3, mindset hack. By the way, if you're writing notes, write down the number 1 hack and write down the number 2 hack. Why am I saying for you to write it down in the comments? Is because the more you see it, you say it, you embody it, the more you're going to get benefit from it, because it's not going to go in one ear and out the other. It's going to stick and you're going to use it, because it's not about me knowing them. I know them. I'm using them. This is how I live my life. It's about you having the least amount of stress, the most amount of productivity, the highest amount of energy, so you can be the fabulous you that you are. Sorry if I sound like a motivational speaker, but I am. Okay, let's go. Number 3, mindset hack. Number 3, stop procrastinating and start scheduling. Okay. So this is especially for all you mañana juanas, or Juan, John, mañana juana. All right. Or Jim, John, Juan, whatever your name is. Okay. I like to say mañana wana, because I used to be a mañana wana where I said, you know what? I'm really going to start doing weight training mañana. And I would always say mañana, or I'll try to get to that. You know what? There is no mañana on the calendar. If you pick up your calendar, there's a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Don't you love that song? Anyway, there's not a mañana on there. There's not a try on there. What we need to do, and this is from this book that I refer to often myself, is we have a saying in this book, Confessions of an Adrenaline Addict, How to Achieve World Less Effort. Schedule it in your calendar and see it in your life. So if I want to do videos like I do, because I want to be able to serve you and give you as much information, whether I'm speaking to your company or virtual speaking or doing coaching with you, I need to be able to get you all this information that I've studied for over 20 years so that you can be as successful as possible with ease and grace, right? How am I going to do it? I schedule it in my calendar. Every Thursday at 11 o'clock, it says start prepping for your 12 o'clock noon live stream. And then it also tells me every Friday, start making the graphics, start doing the promotions so that people know you're going to go live. It's in the calendar. If we just say, I hope to do this, or I would like to try to do it, we're not going to do it. Same with the weight training. So I was never doing weight training because I don't like gyms and I don't know what to do. I like to be outside. So I found an outdoor on the beach workout to do weight training. 2 weeks. Look at this. Wow. Big and buff. So I'm getting strength. It's really good for women my age, right? So it just makes me feel good. And when you feel good, you perform better. And I find, and I know that you'll find the same thing, that the more self-care, the more you take care of your mind and your body and your soul, the higher your performance is going to be, right? When you neglect yourself, when you ignore what you're supposed to do, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to be as effective. You're not going to be as productive. You're not going to be as energetic. So what we want to do is we want to schedule ourselves in our calendar as if we were the number one priority. And guess what? We are. If there was one thing the pandemic taught us is that health is wealth. And that the healthier we are, the stronger our immunity is, the more we're going to be able to deal with whatever may come our way, whether it's this COVID or variant or inflation, whatever comes our way, we can handle it because we are going to be able to have the capacity to do it because we are full. We can't give to others when we are empty. How do we fill ourselves up? Let's review the top 3. Number 1, we fill ourselves up by being compassionate with our thoughts, not judging our thoughts. Ego, you're not my amigo. We're not judging our ego. That's not our amigo. We're saying, oh, that's interesting. You're feeling funky today. All right, ego, I'm aware of that. And as soon as you become aware, you move to neutral, okay, and then you no longer are going to struggle with it because you're only going to struggle with something that you judge. When you neutralize it, just being aware of it, then you can move forward. Okay, number 2, we talked about not to focus on the end result, but to focus on the values and the baby steps we can take each and every day consistently that leads us to our values, whether our value is health, whether our value is integrity, by doing the follow-up we said we were going to do, whether our value is peace of mind, right? Whatever it is, focus each and every day on that. And finally, number 3 mindset hack is overcoming procrastination, mañana wana syndrome, by scheduling in our calendar. I have a saying in the book, schedule in the calendar, see it in your life. Like I have scheduled every Thursday at noon to have a lunch and learn or a lunch and earn, because Debbie Deras says all of these skills are going to help you increase your revenue, whether you're an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur, sales star working for a company. You're going to be able to get better results when you get your mind aligned or realigned for success. Okay? How's that? All right. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for this lunch hour. Thank you so much. I'm going to guess that it's Jim taking notes. I can't see. It says Facebook user, but I'm assuming it's you. Thank you so much. Please put your comments on what you learned from today. Please put your comments on what you would like to see in future videos. Give me your topics. I think we have a topic up here for a future question. How to create simple, repeatable product offer for a coaching business. Oh yeah, I do that more on my marketing strategies. This particular focus is on mindset, but I do in my marketing consulting business help people with that. So that's a great question. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I would really appreciate if you shared this. Sharing, we believe here at Synergy Unlimited, is caring. I'm Deborah Deras, keynote speaker, author, and mindset expert, giving you 3 hacks to realign your mindset for success. I will see you next week. All right. Ciao for now. Bye.